Welcome to Off the Desk. Tom Kelly, Steve Kelly. Hello. Quick powwow today. We're just going to talk a few things that are pretty topical. Number one is we are the kings of the early crow. No doubt in my mind. We did it for Broncos early in the year with the Dragons. We've done it again for Origin when we lost the unlosable game. And Broncos gave us some hope, and then they've just dropped off again. We'll talk about those few things. Then we'll talk about the Oz Alert. I think that was kind of like a big thing that happened that we weren't even aware of until our team let us know on the Monday morning. So for those playing at home, your phone went ding-a-ding-ding at 2 p.m. on a random Monday, which was for the government letting us know if there's emergencies.
Letting us know they can let us know.
Oh, okay.
Should there be an
Testing the
emergency.
test.
Sure.
Yeah. And then we'll wrap it up with just a little bit about what's going on with the team and us and a bit of the market chat as we do. So let's just start off. We said that the Maroons will win comfortably. Was that... I don't know if we really said that.
We might have smashed them. I think you wrote on the board 50-something to nil as your prediction for the score.
I was almost there. It was almost correct.
Yeah. Hurtful game.
Yeah.
Hurtful result. What do you put it down to?
Well, I've forgotten about it a bit.
Yeah.
Look, honestly, Blues were the best team in one game.
Yeah.
So congratulations, you won a fraudulent series. Because you weren't the best team. Correct.
Ponga doesn't throw the shoulder charge in.
Well,
which should have been 10.
Throw the shoulder charge in. Just give him 10 minutes instead of a full
send-off.
Full send-off. And, we were a better team the whole game. They won on the buzzer with a send-off that shouldn't have been a send-off. So that was our game to be won as well. Ponga, I know you got sent off, so that's sort of there or there. Game 2, we absolutely dominated down the MCG. Shredded them. Yeah.
Maybe too much.
Well, I thought Laurie Day was going to get sacked mid-season, which has never mid-series, which has never happened. There's never been an Origin coach sacked, but he was playing that bad. He was coaching that bad, I thought. Anyway, and then
he scrapped the team,
put a team together,
put it through made all sorts of changes. We were all like, "You're crazy."
Yeah.
All of them worked out well.
They worked out really well. Yeah. Dropped Dylan Lucas.
Laurie's a hero now. Is he signed up again for next year?
No, he's done
for us. Oh, he's done.
Yeah, he's done.
That's sad.
Yeah, I don't know who the coach is next year. I think that they were talking about Andrew and Matty Johns, but I don't think they're going to do it.
Right.
Joe Johns just doesn't have the temperament for it. Yeah, he came out and said, I'm too stressed about watching it. I can't coach it.
Right.
Pretty much. So, and Matty said he'd only do it if Joey does it. So, I don't know who they'll have, but Ivan Cleary will be the next coach. Yeah, because he's given up on Penrith. Not giving up. He's resigning from Penrith at the end of next year. So, Blues have pretty much more or less already said that it's your job, Ivan, if you want it. So, they'd be mad not to take him, but it might be Billy's last year too, which is kind of a sad way to go out for Billy. It's been a hectic period for him, but all the talk is that he'll take over Melbourne Storm next year. Yeah, had one of our mates, Joe James, Joe James. He almost convinced me that Madge is going to get sacked and Billy's going to take over the Broncos.
Oh,
and I was we don't live in a dream world. I would love that.
Do you think Madge will get sacked though? Madge has got nice segue to the
sure, let's go show you what.
To the sadness that continues this year for diehard Broncos fans. Will Madge get sacked?
No.
Is it because we beat Penrith and broke the streak? The terrible losing streak. How many games do you have to lose in a row to get sacked? Or there is no such thing if you won the grand final the year prior? Yeah,
I think there's a bit of that. Yeah, but if you win the grand final the year prior, it's even more of a worry if you're losing 8 in a row.
Yeah.
Because you won the grand final. Less than 12 months ago. So, look, I don't think they were ever going to sack Madge. I think the Dave Donahue and all that came out after the Penrith win, the CEO, and said, we're going to re-sign him. Yeah, so...
But he had another year
He's
left.
our guy. He's got another year left, yeah. So 3 year... So he's got next year at the moment, yep. So they're talking about re-signing him. So, look, I think they're all in on Madge. I think it is what it is. I think, is it the right decision? Who knows? We'll see. But Madge, over a long period of time, the history tells us that it's not a positive. But, coaches get better, players get better over time. So hopefully Madge has learned his lessons. And I don't know, it could work out to be a genius move. But I think next year will be pretty telling. Yeah. No pain.
It's a little worrying, yeah. I mean, Walshy had some brilliant moments.
Yeah.
Again, that's why we beat the Panthers. And we nearly beat the Cowboys.
Yeah.
But Walshy didn't get enough
should be able to beat Cowboys.
Should be able to beat the Cowboys.
Yeah.
I mean, they're in the 8.
Yeah. So people saying they might get top 4. I think that's crazy.
A bit wild. How good are the Sharks playing, though? They're probably...
insane.
And Nico played pretty well on the weekend.
Insane.
I feel like I've constantly said Nico's not a great player.
Yeah. Have you said that?
Trindle is a better player.
Yeah,
But
I think
Trindle
I've
carried
always
that team.
disagreed with your view.
You've always disagreed. On the weekend, Nico carried that team.
And he's done it for the last
his
few
goal
weeks.
kicking as
Yeah. Like he's won, I think he's done something like 28 in a row. Yeah, goal kicks.
ridiculous.
Hasn't missed. So I think Sharks, like Dolphins have dropped off a bit because Izzy Katoa was injured. I think now with the two Dylans getting injured in the Knights, Dylan Lucas and Dylan Brown did his ACL. That sucks. Dylan Lucas dislocated and compound fractured his ankle. So bone came out of his ankle.
Watching that was
pretty grim.
Hectic.
It's pretty grim.
Hectic.
I watched it too and it was like, oh.
Actually, Huey, my son, was watching that as well. And he's like, what's he getting? Because he's getting the grim whistle.
grim whistle,
I was
yeah.
like, some pain.
They ran on
real.
and the whistle was
Whistle's
coming out. You
and
know,
it
it's,
was, yeah.
So I think they're two of their best players, you know. But the Roosters won by 1 point. They had those two injuries plus Ponga was out.
Yeah.
So I think Knights are still going to be there. Ponga's like in the form of his life. Ponga could do what Walsh did last year.
Carry
I
the
still
team.
reckon they'll do well. And then Finns, and then it's really Sharks. I think Roosters they can't play 80 minutes of footy. So I think it's Penrith, Knights, Finns, Sharks.
Was? Or
I think the Wilds they've not played good footy the last few weeks. Yeah, like they just can't score points. I think that's their challenge. So, but they'll be there or thereabouts. Same with the Roosters. They're probably the next little tier. I reckon.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So pretty much everyone who's in the 8, you're
Yep.
pretty much saying where no one's tipping in.
Pretty good analysis,
It's-
eh?
Yeah. Pretty. Let's tip the favourites. It's the the Bulldogs. Broncos are well out. Bulldogs,
Manly.
Manly, Storm,
Yep. Gone.
Raiders. They're sort of the on
And
the
Raiders,
aren't they?
Raiders killed the Tigers on the weekend. But
Yes, but that's the Tigers.
it's the Tigers with all that's going on there.
All the
so-
drama at the Tigers.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Storm and Brisbane won't make it the two teams in the grand final from last
Yeah, I
year.
think
Is that like,
I think Storm haven't not made the top 8. 2010 they didn't make it because they got stripped all their points. But since then, in their whole franchise history, they've made it in 2 times. They've made the
Right.
top 8 in 25 years. It's crazy.
It's
Their
crazy.
domination, and like they've had a bad season, no doubt, but lots of injuries and they haven't got it together. But they're still pretty good.
there's still like a chance.
I don't think
You
they'll
look at
make
it and you're like,
yeah.
maybe.
Yeah, I mean Harry Grant's now done his hammy, and yeah, Munster's still out. So I don't know. They're gonna struggle.
As long as Sua's playing at the back, they're a chance.
Saul Farlongo is a
Man,
freak
it's
of
good,
nature.
so-
Yeah. Anyway, so look, that's where the Broncos are. That's the NRL.
Tough it out. Fins up, I reckon, for the run in.
Yeah, I like the
Katoa's
Knights.
come
Eh?
back.
I like Ponga.
Nah,
Ponga's a
back.
legend.
Fins up.
I reckon if we could have a dream grand final, it would be Knights versus Finns. That would be a sick grand final. I'm so sick of Penrith, man.
Yeah.
Recency bias is crazy. If it was early 2000s, it's just absolutely scheming on how much you hated Newcastle.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I always liked Joey, even as a Queenslander, which is rare. Yeah, so I've always had a soft spot for the Knights. But I agree. Yeah, recency bias is a real thing.
Oh,
yeah.
and they were terrible.
Terrible
They had
for-
like 5 years of wooden spoons.
Everyone a day.
And,
Yeah.
And then Ponga was playing there and they're still getting wooden spoons. The team was so poor around him. So
Yeah.
Worst team of all time.
back.
Worst
there you
what?
go.
Team of all time.
Worst team of all time.
15.
Yeah.
1 win, 1 draw.
Oh, tough hit. Even the Dragons done better than that. So, Dragons tough loss to the Titans. But
Yeah.
anyway, we the Broncos fans don't really need that because that means the Titans are closer to the Broncos, aren't they? Or
No,
are
I
they
don't think
above
we
us,
can win
or-
the spoon. No.
No, but we're going down further.
We're going down, yeah. Anyway, I think Reynolds could sit the rest of the season out.
But that's
I think
it.
Benny
That's how
Hunt.
he finishes his.
Yeah, I
His
just
career?
think
You
he's
don't think they just run him?
he's a few steps too slow now.
He made some poor decisions.
Yeah.
A lot of them did, but like that kick into the goal, like the stuff really critical times.
Like deep in the in goal,
He didn't
yeah.
even miss by a little bit.
So I think, yeah.
And then so
Well,
Hunt
that's gonna be
plays
gone.
7.
I don't know. Maybe put Tom Duffy in. Yeah.
Yeah, don't mind that. But what do you do with Hunt then? Leave him on the bench.
14. Yeah, but then you got Billy Walters, who's looked awesome. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how Hunt fits in, especially with Pezza coming next
I
year.
think
and
Billy starts.
in what position?
Billy starts in 9.
In 9?
Yeah.
Oh, Corey Pax is just gone, man.
Just
He's
gone,
like
man.
being a battler. He's
Nah, he's just too slow as well.
I
Billy
think
comes
he's-
on and the game
yeah.
changes. We
Yeah,
need
yeah.
Billy on there. Billy plays 80.
So
Like,
what?
get it
Drop
out of
Corey
outside.
Pax, who's been our consistent
He's
9
been really
for
good.
ever and a day,
Yeah, I think Billy's better.
and drop him completely, put Billy in, and then
Yeah,
punt
put
on
him in
14.
the 6 so you can use him if you want to, but you won't. And then, let Hunt run on again
Oh, yeah.
in the 14 or lock role, which is a weird role, but anyway, they play that role.
Yeah,
I'll reach out to Madge.
They got to think about next year. That's what they got to be doing.
Yeah.
Give up on this year. It's done. So, the Oz alert.
Do we need to talk about it, or is it like a... just
No.
to say we participated in it.
Yeah, I mean, our phones buzzed. Yeah. Everyone else's phones buzzed. Yeah. I think we could just quickly talk about it because it's never happened in the history of the world or the
Do
government.
we know that?
Well, has there ever been? Oh, overseas, I don't know.
Yeah,
In
'cause you
Australia?
said, you said the world. You covered a lot. So maybe we're just to our local area.
To our local area, being the greatest country on earth, Australia.
To the best of our knowledge.
It's never happened here, so I think
Sure.
it's they're prepping for something, they're getting ready for something just in case. I think it's one of the guys in the office said there might be an asteroid coming, so they're just getting ready for that.
To let us know.
Just let us know, hey, there's an asteroid
There's
coming.
an asteroid coming.
Beep beep beep.
And like and you've got an hour to live. Like, what are you talking about?
Protect you.
Yeah, jump in there.
Yeah. Just drive somewhere, run away.
Yeah, because the impact wouldn't be great as we've, 65. I don't know if you remember what happened 65 million years ago, but
I don't know, but there was a big one, and
sure, it'll reset things here for a while.
Reset,
So I
yeah,
don't think we'd be. I mean, we mammals survive. I don't know. We could get an evolution, but
mean-
anyway, we're sidetracking here.
could be a wave.
Was it really like slight inconvenience for an hour? I know there's lots going on.
Well, I think,
sorry, an hour. No,
50 seconds, I think it went for,
I think
but you could turn it off.
turn it off. So I reckon mine went for 2 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
And then I hit the silent
I
button.
went
and
to
that was
close at
it.
10 because I just wasn't sure what was going on.
The office was quite loud, and I was like, "Everyone, you can silence it." And it was like everyone was like looking at their phone,
Yeah.
like, "What is this?" So
I think it's interesting as well, just from the other side, the other point of view, is the controversial conspiracy nature of it, Like, why do we need that? We don't need to go into that on the podcast, but why do we need the government to be able to beep, beep, beep our phones?
I don't really care, but I think I was more just like, how much does it cost? What was the expense behind getting that
No
all
doubt.
sorted and
Yeah.
done and lined up and whatever sits
the
behind
access on that, yeah.
it? Yeah, because I do care about $1, so I wonder how much I paid for that to
Lots,
occur.
probably.
But anyway, if we need it in the future, it's there. So
It's there, yeah, good. So if it's required, it's there. Happy days. What else is on your mind?
Too much, man. Always too much. I would say interest rates are going to get interesting.
Oh, whoa!
That's pretty good, eh?
What do they call that? Like a
Alliteration.
alliteration?
Rates.
Nah,
Oh, no, if you use the two together. Anyway, I'm not real good at English, so let's move
Move
on
on.
that.
Very interesting. Yeah, tell me about interest rates. Why are we in interest market?
29th, it depends when you're listening to this, but 29th of July, inflation will be out, and then RBA meet 11th of August. So we're still getting two banks saying, one bank, Westpac saying rate rise, everyone else saying hold.
For the next one?
For the next one.
Far out, it's hectic.
So we're all obviously hoping hold would be ideal. Go down would be even better, but there's no signs that's going to happen. So it's potentially a live meeting, and we'll find out with the inflation data whether it's live or not as well. We're seeing like a little bit of fixed rates coming down on banks, which
Yep.
shows like what they're thinking as well.
Yep.
And then discounts coming back on some of their rates as well, because the market's kind of subdued. So not as many people buying, which means banks are going to start trying to refinance more.
Yep.
So they're going to steal business from everyone else.
Yep.
So some will come out with discounts on fixed rates, or their variable rates will get cheaper for new customers. So
We're already seeing a lot of that.
We are.
We're seeing a lot of banks knock on our door, be like, hey, we've got these special offers, these
cheap
better
rates,
pricings, because they're seeing that the market, they're not just seeing as much activity, so they're just trying to buy more business.
buy more business. Yeah.
Which is not a bad thing.
Not a bad. I mean, it's great for you looking in the market. All their policies will change a little bit, like where it'll be a little bit easier to borrow for something that they haven't liked in the past. So
Yeah.
it'll cause some good opportunity.
Yeah.
I think it's, again, like that's what happens when the market gets a little flat and we're used to this huge volume. Banks will just sit there and absorb and enjoy the volume, and then when it slows down, they've got to get more active. So
Yeah.
this means there's opportunity.
When do you think the market's going to pick up again?
No idea, because whatever I say will be wrong. So here goes an early crow.
Well, we're good at early crowing, so give me a guarantee.
Well, I think a lot of all the legislation pretty much comes in 10th of August that they're rolling out. But some of it doesn't really start until next year, mid next year, but it's all legislated 10th of August. So I think we need a little bit more time after that still to absorb it as a people and to get
could it not be till end of, start of next year or something?
Could be, or like spring might do it. I think we need some positive news. So like September odd, as we get into the real buying season and
Yep.
more properties are listed, and that might cause a bit more of a drive as well. But at the moment, like things are staying in the market longer. Real estate's slower to move. Like real estates have to work now. Like you can't just put a property on the market and you'll get 3 offers and then your job's done on that one. Like
Yep.
price negotiations are real. So I think we've still got a bit of time for it to be absorbed, confidence to come back. If we got like one bit of really good news, like, hey, there might be an interest rate reduction next. That might spur the market.
Yeah.
Or, prices stay level in Southeast Queensland, no sort of backwards. I think that like just a little bit of confidence will come through. So we need that first bit of confidence. Good news. And then the market will go from there.
Well, let's give some good news to the
throwing it
people,
out
you
there,
know?
yeah.
Just keep...
Throwing it out
It'll
there.
stick
but
eventually.
they're not all taking it up yet. So maybe they'll listen to this and be like,
Absolutely. Oh, and there are millions of listeners.
yeah.
They'll be onto it.
They'll be confident.
Cool. Well, thanks, mate. And look, final update on just KBF is that we were formally awarded the Chairman's Club for this year. So for those playing at home, it just means we're in the top 1% of low market businesses, which people don't know what low market means, but it basically means we're killing it. We're looking after these people and everyone's happy. So it's a proud moment for us as a team and as a business, considering we started just over 4 years ago and have put truly like more than blood, sweat and tears we could ever put into it. So it's nice to smell the roses a little bit. Not that we have, but we should.
The show goes on. Yeah, I mean, it was a goal of ours when we found out it existed 4 years ago. And
I was like, oh, there's a Chairman's
This
Club?
is the top tier of brokerage firms within low market.
Yeah.
So, and like a lot of them that repeatedly qualify for that. It's an annual qualification, so you've got to be sort of high performing every year. Businesses that like have been good mentors for us as well. So it's been like a special space that we're pretty proud to be in now.
Nice to be in the club.
In the club.
Is that where smoking cigars and drinking whiskey?
Yeah, it sounds like that. Neither of those things do we do, but it sounds like that. So yeah, I mean, a good one. Get to deal with those businesses more. Again, would just like sort of lifts the level of KBF again, which is awesome.
Yeah, happy days. All right, that'll do us. Thanks, Devo. Have a good day, man.
You too, brother.